to the Ladywing Designs channel. My name is Zakia, and we are here to film to start the fourth Mania vlog for StitchMaynia 2020. So, hi to any new and returning viewers. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have missed the first three vlogs, just head to, well, you're probably already on the channel, but if you go to the playlist section, there are lots of playlists there that you can check out, but there is one for StitchMaynia this year, so you can go back and watch all of those if you want. Okay, so yeah, if you don't know what StitchMaynia is, I feel like I explain it in at least the first two. It's basically a Stitcher's holiday, happens in May. It's whatever you want it to be, as long, well, not as long. Some people stick for something that's low stress. Some people go for things that are quite literally mania and take them out of their comfort zone. Yeah, so it can be lots of new starts, which is what I'll, I'll bite and say most people kind of focus on the new starts. Who knows? There's so many different types of mania now that it's hard to say. There's whip mania, monogamania, page finish mania. Amy Creativity by Gidge came up with stitch count mania this year. So there's always something new that people are doing. Yeah. So anyway, welcome. I hope you enjoy all that jazz. I hope everyone's still doing good. Staying healthy and sane. Yeah. Okay, so let's just jump in. It is Saturday, May the 16th. It's right after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Amy and I stayed on again for the second night in a row until like 5:30, 5:30. I don't even remember. It was super late. It's been super fun, but your girl was tired, so I got some much needed rest today. I'm gonna get a lot more rest tonight because I'm still very tired. I can feel it. But yeah, so late start to the day. I went ahead and had vlog number 3. So this is vlog 4. I had vlog 3 uploading overnight because I actually finished it like on the 15th. So I went ahead and had that uploading while I was asleep. So it's done. And it's done processing and everything. I'm currently adding links. Okay, not leaks. Anyway. Currently putting in the links on the description box, and then it will be uploaded, so fun. That'll already be done. I don't know if it will be today or tomorrow, but I have to get my unboxing video filmed for Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I've got some stuff to do today, so I just don't know if it's gonna happen, but yeah, that's in the docket for this weekend, so we can get that out because that stitch along starts at the end of May. I think it's on the 29th, and I'm super excited about that. So yeah, that might be my last Mania start actually. I'll probably focus on that for the rest of the month so that I can maybe finish part 1. That would be nice. Okay, but anyway, we're already in plans. Okay, so what am I... Basically, right now I'm adding the links in the video, like I said. I haven't really done much today. I just woke up like an hour and 15 minutes ago, quite literally. So I showered, I got ready, all of that stuff. I am on the IVKN, hanging out. International Virtual Knit Nights is linked below. Yeah, I'm hanging out with them, and I'm gonna start knitting after a bit. So basically I'm about to just show you what I'm gonna work on for today because I got stuff to do today, so I might not be back for a clip until tomorrow. So I hope that the next time you guys see this shawl, it will be done. So I am keeping this in a yarn owl from Diana Couture. All the links will be to people, shops, groups, everything will be in the description box below. So yeah, I love these. It has a handle, and these are not grommets, snaps. I never remember the word for I never remember grommets when I'm trying to remember what those things are called. But I always remember when I don't need to. Grommets, if you don't know, are like the little holes that are sometimes on bags, and they have like the metal, I call it an outline, around the edge. Anyway, you either know or you don't know. Google it. Anyway, so, not important here. Yarn Owl, Diana Couture. In it is yarn. Let's get there, please. Hypnotic yarn. If one can, two can. I love this colorway. So I probably have about 25 grams left. I didn't knit all that much yesterday, but I need this to be a finish today so that I can start a test knit tomorrow. So this is where I'm at right now. That's the end of the shawl. Yeah, so I haven't moved this marker up yet. That's where I was yesterday when I started knitting. So it's getting, the rows are decent length now. We're getting there. I'm almost done. So I will be working on that. And then the cross stitch project that I will be going to after that will be Chocolate Covered Cherries by Carolyn Manning Designs. And you can see I have it loaded into Pattern Keeper because her patterns are PK compatible. So that's really nice. I'm keeping the, not these two, that's for a different project, but I'm keeping the flosses for this in my Angela Floss Buddy from Bags Plus. I love this fabric. It folds over. It's A5 size for you planner peeps. My mom, so it's named Angela after my mom, which I just love. She came up with this idea. She had an idea of what she wanted. She kept saying my floss buddies that I had, and she thought it was brilliant because she also uses bobbins. And she had an idea, and she was like, "Do you think she could, you know, make this idea come true?" And Michelle Bindi Stitchy is a distributor, the U.S. distributor for Bags Plus. So, you know, go check her out. I don't know if she'll be having another Bags Plus sale soon, but there are a bunch of different sizes. They're really awesome. I just love the product. I totally think you should try it. You can use them with, the slots are big enough that you can use them if you have like all your cards on, oh my gosh, like the thread drops. There we go. Couldn't remember what they were called. Thread drops. You can stick those in here too. So anyway, that's my PSA, I guess. But yeah, so those are the colors, oops, for Chocolate Covered Cherries. And this is where I am so far. That's where I got last night with Amy. You might notice that that first square is wrong. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to stitch at 5 a.m. when I was redonkulously tired. It's fine. I'm just gonna, the red that was supposed to be in that square will just go here, and then I'll make sure that I'm doing the rest of it right. It'll be perfectly fine. It'll still look good. It was just hilarious. Yeah, it's fine. If anything, it'll just always be a reminder that I don't need to stitch at 5 a.m. It's okay. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be working on today. I wanted to go ahead and film this while I remembered that I needed to start the vlog. Or the vlog might not have started until the 17th, and yeah, would have been weird. So, okay, I am going to get back to adding these links. I think that I have everyone listed, and now I just have to actually go through and copy and paste all the links, which I kind of enjoy doing. I don't know, you get kind of used to doing it after a while, and it's fun because I know it's the last step before I can upload. So, okay, I'm gonna go do that and chat with my peeps for a little bit. Okay, I will talk to you guys later because my brain's all over the place. So, see you in a bit. Hey y'all. So, you might be able to hear it is storming right now in Tuscaloosa, so that's fun. But anyway, it is May the 17th, Sunday, 8:30 at night. It has been a very slow weekend. Today especially, I've had a headache most of the day, a pretty bad headache. I haven't really felt like Stitching, I have been sleeping a lot, so I still just feel out of it, to be completely honest. But I'm sitting here and I'm stitching. And I'm hanging out with Joanna of Stitching the High Notes. I'm a couple days behind on the people that I am caught up with, so trying to get back caught up with them, and then I'm going to go back to catching up on some other people. I'm starting new floss tubes and podcasts. A lot. I keep saying we have all this time, so I'll be fine, but there's still a lot to watch, especially when you're not watching 24/7. But anyway, I thought I would show you where I have gotten so far on chocolate covered cherries. So I will, let me back out of this. Well, I don't have to back out that far. So you can see on here, I think it's funny that I messed it up because I was just seriously too tired and I should not have been stitching. But you can see there the difference that mine has, but I kind of like it with them switched. So the rest of it is correct though. You can see these two right here are correct. Because, you know, there is kind of a pattern that she, you know, there's a pattern, period, that I'm supposed to be following. So I don't want to mess with where the colors are. But yeah, I kind of like it, the way that it changed it. So I'm here for it. I also had the realization, was that Friday? Ooh, ow, Friday night, when I was on with Amy and I was working, Amy of Creativity by Gidge, and I was working on this. It just kind of, you know, occurred to me, chocolate covered cherries. The creams are the white chocolate. Duh. I was I the only one? Like, did anyone else also miss that? We can all wow at it together. But anyway, I'm super enjoying this. I'm loving the block colors and the full coverage. It's exactly what I need right now. So I can totally see me pulling out Arjesh pretty soon here. I don't know, but this Snape and maybe Arjesh needs to come back out because I'm just here for the simplicity right now. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and catch up on. Did I say what time it was? It's 8:30 at night. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I slept a lot today, so I can't. It doesn't even feel like it's 8:30. Let me just put it that way. This grime guard is from Silver Moon Sewing on Etsy. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have to. Oh, no, it's not. No, 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 no. Hold on. Okay, I don't know how I forgot this, but I finished my shawl, and there's not really a right side, wrong side, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, here is the shawl. I tried to take pictures and then didn't like any of them, so I took the stitch marker off, but I think I was about right here the last time. Ooh, excuse me, the last time you guys saw it. It was about four teeth, so somewhere, yeah, somewhere back here the last time that y'all saw it. And it was really funny when I got to the end because I had the yarn in my project bag and it was sitting on the floor and I was leaned back on the couch just knitting away, and I got to this last row here, and it was the row for a tooth. Um, so, you know, I had started binding off anyway, and then I kept knitting um, in the pattern, and then I ran out of yarn or was close. I noticed that I saw the end and I was like, wait, let's just go back. It looks like it's going to completely be a bind off row. So I'm super excited about that. Well, it's a stretchy bind off, but some parts of it, it doesn't feel like it did too much, but I bind off. For being such a loose knitter, I bind off pretty tight. So it's fine. It'll all be good. So I just have to weave in my ends. So I weave them in when I do ends like this on shawls and sweaters and things. Well, I don't know if either of my sweaters have the ends woven in. This one, I magic knotted all of the yarns as I joined them in, so there were no ends to weave. What was I gonna say? Oh man, guys. Oh, when I block things on shawls, mostly shawls because those do tend to get blocked. Um, so I weave them in and then don't cut them. That you leave them while you soak it, wash it, whatever, however you're gonna do it. Usually soaking with some wool wash, and then or even in just water. That's better than nothing. That's what I used to do for a while. Um, and then lay it out to dry, and after it's good and you stretched it wherever you want it, this one won't get a lot of shaping because it's just garter, but if there were lace or cables or something, you get it the way you want it, pin it if you have to, and then after it's good and dry, then you clip the ends so that when the yarn blooms or whatever it's going to do while you're stretching the project, the end doesn't come undone because it's too short. Pro tip. Not that I'm a pro, but I learned that tip from pros, so there's that. But yeah, so you can see all of the beautiful teeth. And I mentioned it the last time, but I'll just say it again since this is probably the last time you'll see it. This yarn is Hypnotic Yarns, If One Can, Two Can. Toucan like the bird. I love this. I'm super excited. So, Michelle, it's coming your way. I'm super stoked. No rush on getting yours done any faster. It's totally fine. Um, oh, I'm so excited. And I counted, so the tooth at the beginning that was kind of like the chipped tooth here. You can see it's smaller, this one right here. Um, I counted that as a half a tooth, so I got 36 and a half teeth on mine. The original pattern, the designer got 42, um, which is the answer to the question that I can never remember verbatim from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is why the shawl is called The Hitchhiker. So yeah, this is a pattern by Martina Bem. I should have said this in the last clip when I showed it, but in case I didn't. So that is that. I'm super excited. It was a really good knit. I pretty much knit all Saturday, and then I woke up again this morning because that's when I finished it. Or was it yesterday? Now I can't remember. The problem is that I've had like multiple naps today, so I'm not really sure. It might have been this morning. But anyway, that's done. Super excited about it. So now that means that after I can get my nose out of my Q-snap, it will be time to swatch for my test knit, which I need to, I gotta ask the designer if it's good for me to show it on here. Yeah, I'll wait and show you the yarn whenever I actually get started working on it, but I'll have to remember to ask if I can show the project. So, okay, I am going to go catch up on some videos and stitch, and I will check in with y'all hopefully tonight before I go to bed. Who knows? So, until then. Okay, another clip. As promised, I'm back before I go to bed, way later than I need to be going to bed, but that's okay. So it's officially May 18th, Monday, right? It's almost 3:30 in the morning. Anyway, whatever. My back is starting to scream, please go to bed, so we're gonna do that. But I figured, since I remembered, I would show you guys where I got to. So here we are. I'm super enjoying this. Yeah, so I'm starting to fill in with the 3371. I feel like you can see it. It's the darker brown up through there. I started it. kind of runs all across here. So still somewhat working in a diagonal fashion, which I think is so funny. Yeah. I mean, I'm just color completing, so I'm not, you know, doing one and then the other, but I think it's funny. It's still kind of working up in a diagonal. But anyway, so that's where I got to. Alma from Alma's Little Wonders and I chatted for a couple hours, so that was really good. Wow, my lips are super dry. Okay, enough chat. I have got to go to bed, so I will check in with you guys sometime in the morning. We're gonna get started on my test knit tomorrow, and I'm gonna get started, and you guys are gonna get started seeing the progress. Or, you know, I'll show you the yarn at some point. I'll probably do a little clip of my swatch or something. Gotta remember to message that designer. But okay, until the next clip. Hey peeps, so we're back, and it is about 11:40 in the morning, May 19th, so Tuesday. Okay, so let's catch you up on what happened. I feel like this will be a very short vlog this time, because I keep forgetting to record, so there's that. So yesterday I got started on my test knit that I've been alluding to for forever. I know that we're allowed to show this on our Instagrams, but I'm still waiting on the designer to let me know if it's okay for me to show it on YouTube. Just, you know, checking all the boxes. I'd rather be sure. So I will show you my yarn. I got started on this yesterday. I will just show you the picture because I know me and I do not want to have to put this in later. Yes. Okay, so here, yesterday, if you saw my story, you would have seen me post this. Oh, and that's actually like about the right color too that y'all are seeing on the screen, maybe. So that was yesterday. I knit up my swatch, and yes, that's as far as I knit. After that, I ripped it out, which is what's wrapped around this game. But anyway, so this is, I have been saying main color, but the way that the shawl is worked, it's really just color 1 and color 2. So this is Teeny Button Studio in the Parcel Tongue colorway, one of my absolute favorites. It's actually showing up a bit more muted on screen. That's not correct. Hold please. I don't know if this is gonna help at all. Probably not. My camera just hates greens. So the picture was a little bit more accurate. Okay, of course. Anyway, the picture was a little bit more accurate from Instagram that I showed you. But anyway, the other color is actually a gradient set. So let me show you the whole set first. So this is the entire set. It's six 100-yard mini skeins. I've had these for 2 years now, either 2 or 3 years. I can't remember which summer I got them. But this is the entire gradient set. And I am going to use, I took out the first one and I'm going to use these 5. Now, if, I have a backup plan so that if I do need extra yarn, I have something that I can go to after this that I think should look okay, and if not, then, you know, whatever happens, I always have this I can just fade back to. It's fine. This shawl is going to be for me, so I will be okay. So, I've kicked up the first 2. I was going to, magic knot them all into a giant cake, but one, it might not have been able to fit on my ball winder. If you heard the air kick on, that's what that is. Yeah, and then I also thought, you know, I probably will want to fade these some type of way, like striping wise. So yeah, so I'm gonna cake them up separately. So I've got the first one, and the main color that I'm working with right now. Yeah, I can't wait until I can show you guys. I'm super I'm super enjoying it. It's really fun. So, okay, there you go. It's like a little peek. That's all I've got so far. Not much. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get back to working on that. I was actually about to start working on it now. I'm watching Louise Wildflower Wool. Words are hard. Um, she does a New Start Monday video every Monday to show you what projects she's started. She's doing the Yarn Hoarders dishcloth challenge, where you knit a dishcloth a week, and so you end up with 52 dishcloths. She's excelling right now. Yeah, and then she has a bunch of other projects that she shows also. So, and that's the same Louise from the Fiber Friends podcast with Caroline and Adrian. So that's been fun. They're all kind of, you know, they're all separated right now, as we all are, but they're all doing their own kind of updates in a way, and it's fun to catch up with each of them kind of individually. So, yeah, that's that. And then I have been working on Chocolate Covered Cherries more by Carolyn Manning. And here we are. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work. So, I don't remember. I don't remember where I was. I think it was after Alma and I got off. So I don't remember exactly where I was, but I know that I have finished at least 2 colors. Right now I'm working with this red, this latest red, that's 816. Making sure I don't lose my needles. Yeah, so I'm working with this color, I think. Yeah, so I'm right here at the moment. I have to fill in this diamond, and then I think that this one gets filled in, and then we'll see what else down here gets filled in. So it's fun. It's still kind of working out. It's funny because when I click on the next color, you know, to see where it's at and start working on it, I just naturally start up here and work and work that direction. So whatever, it's fine. Yeah, and you can see I had to change the corner that my grime guard is twisted on, so that was kind of fun. I probably will just work on filling in this part of the Q-snap, and then I'll move it. This design is not, ow, is not that big. Okay, gotta make sure I don't lose these needles. So, I mean, you can see, like, this is the extra fabric. Like, the other 3 sides you can't even, oh, there's that one on that side. Like, there's barely any extra fabric. For this design on 18 count, I only had to cut a 2-inch border on each side. I only had to cut a 10 by 10 piece of fabric. And that's with the 2-inch border, y'all. So it's not that big of a piece on 18 count, like space-wise. I'm really excited. I kind of wish I'd done it on 16 count, just so it would have been a little bit bigger, but it's not that big a deal. It'll be okay. Plus, honestly, as soon as I finish this one, I'm going to be like, okay, let's kit up Fairy Circle. I'm already looking forward to that, y'all. The bright greens and blues and purples. Oh, it's going to be fun. So, yeah, so that's that. And then I had this sitting here and I completely forgot to look at it. So the gradient set is, now I don't know if it's, maybe it's Joan Roving yarns, and then maybe the base is Frolicking Feet. That would make sense. Yeah, and this is the Sunset Mesa gradient, 100% domestic superwash merino. So that's fun. Okay, I think that that is everything I wanted to tell you. Oh, okay, so this is funny. I seriously keep forgetting this, and it's almost been a whole week since. The 14th, last Thursday, was my cross stitch anniversary, so I've now been stitching for 2 years. Crazy. I don't even know how that happened. And then also my Stitch Count Mania total, because I always forget to update you guys. So we're just gonna do this like on screen right now, because I didn't look at my notes beforehand, so no, I'm totally not prepared. Sorry for this annoying car that's driving by. That's how I know I've been inside too long. People's car noises are very annoying. But also, people drive through here revving their engines at all times of the day, and it is quite literally very annoying. Okay, so that number. Okay, so so the patterns that are on Pattern Keeper, Cherries and Snape, I don't count stitches for those, obviously, because Pattern Keeper does it for me. And then the app, which I'll go back in just a second, because I don't think I've shown it in a couple of clips now. Where was I? Oh, let me show you what it looks like. So this is the counter app that I'm using now. It's the Crochet and Knit app, and I have Android. So, I mean, you might be able to get it on Apple, you never know, but that's what it looks like. It's a little knitting swatch, and then when you click on it, so you can see, you would have a list of projects here. Mine is just, whoops, Stitch Count Mania. And then, yeah, so I have different counters set up. The top one is the main counter. So I'm only using this counter and having to manually track stitches on projects that aren't on Pattern Keeper. Makes sense. So the Ink Circles piece, the Lizzie Kate, because I can't remember any names right now, the Queen That Was, Cross Stitcher in Residence, respectively, May Kanitha, all those go in here. So that's the main counter that I'm using for overall Mania, and then I have one for Stitchopoly when I need to count my rolls, and then Magical Stitches. I am not actually posting over there, but I use the prompts every week to motivate me to stitch and give me a goal to stitch on. I'm just not posting over there. And I actually realized earlier I've already hit the 1,300 stitches that I needed to do on Cherries this week for homework. So yeah, I'm supposed to switch to a different project and like do the homework on that project, but I don't feel like switching projects yet. So there's that. But anyway, so 5407 for non-full coverage whips. I've got just over 2,000 on Cherries and a little under 4,000 for Snape, which I need to get back to because national parks and full coverage fanatics, which I'll explain another time. I'm sure I'll mention it again. I just don't, yeah. Anyway, boring. It's not boring. I'm feeling very lazy. I'll make a note to explain it in the next clip. How about that? So anyway, right now I am at 11,103 stitches out of 31,000. So, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention about Stitch Count Mania. So thank you, a huge thank you to, I don't know if I've actually thanked Claire, Beautiful Clarity, for shouting me out sometime last week, I think. So Claire, if you're watching, thank you. She has been doing, since, I mean, the beginning of my quarantine. I think New York was already quarantined. But anyway, she's been doing daily videos. Distance stitching is what they're called on her channel. You can't miss them. She's done 60 of them now. You really can't miss them if you go to her channel. But at first she was doing little clips talking and then showing you her stitching, and now she's doing a 30-minute stitch with me every day, which is amazing. I've been super enjoying them. I've actually still got, well, I'll have 3 to catch up on today when she uploads today's, but I'm super excited. That means I get an hour and a half to just sit and relax and stitch with Claire. So there's that. And then Erin, 2 Martini Stitcher, shouted me out on her episode this past Sunday. So thank you, Erin. But one of the things that she mentioned, and she is not the only person that has said this to me, but she was like, yeah, you know, I hadn't heard of Stitch Count Mania. Um, it's not my idea. It's also new this year, so that's why nobody's really heard about it. But it was not my idea, and not that anyone's saying it is. I'm one of those people that I like to clarify. I like to give credit, so that's what we're doing. Um, Stitch Count Mania was the complete brainchild of Amy of Creativity by Gidge. So go show her some love. English is still hard. Um, yeah, because Amy's blowing it out of the water. Like I am, I mean, essentially 8 days behind or 9 days, but 8 days behind. Let's be honest. Um, Amy's like 3 or 4 days ahead, maybe, I don't know, but she's killing it. She's doing really good. So I feel like she's on track. She's been knocking it out of the park. Anyway, you should totally go check her out, especially if you love full coverage. She has a ton. It's, yeah, we're doing Bat Mania next year. Um, as in, yes, starting on the Babs. Now, in my case, there will be starts and whips. Hers, I think she's starting all new ones. So, yeah, if you needed a reason to look forward to 2021, there you go. Okay, so that's what I wanted to update you on. Finally remembered to talk about those things. I seriously kept forgetting my own cross stitch anniversary, which was ridiculous. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go work on this test knit and continue to watch Louise and maybe some other peeps. And then I've got plenty to catch up on. I'm still behind. I've settled now for just basically watching everyone's latest update and maybe the one before that. I can't watch all the videos I've missed from everyone. It's too much. Not if I want to actually keep watching new people also. So, okay. I feel like each of these clips is like 15 minutes, so maybe the video won't be that long. A 15-minute clip each day? Yeah, that seems like it'll work out. So, okay, until the next clip. Alright, and we're back. Yet again, it's a new day. It's Wednesday, May the 20th. About 3:30 in the afternoon. I feel like every other clip is at the same time in the day. Not really sure what that's about. Anyway, yeah, so I figured I would do another check-in with where I am since it is the last day, so hopefully I can do one tonight and kind of end it off. So this is where I am on chocolate covered cherries. I seriously, y'all, I cannot put this down. So okay, elephant in the room. I put it on a bigger Q-snap, so it's now on an 8x11. At first I had it on an 8x8. I moved it. On the other one, I think that I could reach like up to about here. So I had done both of these motifs, and I was like, dude, now I'm 9 stitches away from the right side. So yeah, so I took Mexicanita off of this one, off of this frame, so that I could put it on here, and I have now reached the far side of the pattern. Super excited about that. So, and then the bottom of it this way goes down to about here, I think. It's 6 inches square, so it's really not that big. It's just that it's a lot of stitches because it's full coverage. But yeah, it's not very sunny today, so well, and I don't think I turned my laptop brightness up, so I'm sure you guys can see it just fine. But yeah, here I am. Or here it is. It all works. I'm super enjoying it. So I've been so obsessed with it that I can't even remember to stop stitching long enough to post on Instagram. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am very like, I need to either post at the end of the day or like first thing in the morning. I don't know why. So hopefully today I can remember, since this vlog is going up, hopefully I can remember today to post. I don't know who this number is. You can call me back or leave a voicemail. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I am on chocolate covered cherries. Super enjoying it. So right now I'm working with 407, at least until I get tired of it. I still have half of this strand left that I've pulled, so I might finish that and then maybe I'll start working with another color, who knows. But that's how that is going. And then the designer did reply, so, and it's totally fine for me to show this on, on the YouTube channel as well, which, I mean, you know, you're going to see it on Instagram, so I figured, but I'd rather just be sure. So I showed you the yarn in the last clip. I won't go over that again because it's only been 24 hours for me, not for you. Oh, where's my phone? Let me show you a picture of the shawl. So this is what the shawl looks like. So you can see, I think per pattern we're starting at this end. So it's super cool, and I'm sure it'll be a paid for pattern, so I won't give away any secret sauce, but you can see that there's lace up through there. Whoops, you guys can't see that. There's lace that you work on each side, and what else was I gonna say? Yeah, and you can see that it switches colors. It's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying it. So this is the Pin Parasol by Alfil du Tricot. I don't remember what it means. It's French. Something of knitting. I should look it up. Now I'm curious. But yeah, so anyway, that's the pattern. It's not out yet. It's still in the test knitting phase. But this is what I have so far. I'm sure that this green is not showing up correctly because my camera doesn't do green. It's more vibrant. It's not quite as muted. It's not muted at all. But you can see the tonality in there. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you can kind of see the tonality in this yarn too. Oh, I just love variegated threads. Yarn. They're all threads, really. Anyway. Yeah, so this, my little Eeyore Progress Keeper from My Beloved Adoria is marking the beginning of a repeat. So, yeah. No significance as to where I last was because you guys haven't really seen this. So most of this I did yesterday, I think. Yeah, I feel like I started at the bottom of this lace yesterday. So I did a good bit, and the rows are steady getting longer, which I love. There's a whole thing about this shape of shawl. Yeah. Multiple things should come to mind here. Yeah, it's a very popular shawl shape, and when it kind of took over the knitting world, I mean, not that it hadn't been done before, but when the Find Your Fade pattern started coming out, yeah, the thong uterus shape is well known. After watching all those podcasts from around that time, we all laughed about it a good bit. And it's still funny. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So the technique on how you're working it's super fun. I'm really enjoying it. So there's that. Did I work on it yesterday? I did. I worked on it for like an hour and a half. I just said that I did stuff on it yesterday. Come on. Yeah, but I didn't work on it too long. I need to work on it some more, but I haven't done that yet today because I immediately wanted to work on cherries. So there you go. Anyway, okay. I think that that's everything I need to catch you up on right now. I just caught up with Kay of Crazy Sock Lady, one of her day in the life vlogs, and now we're about to catch up with what Joanna did yesterday, stitching the high notes for her vlog for yesterday, so yeah. And then I think after these two, we'll be catching up with some stitchy people, so hopefully I will remember to do a clip tonight. I still haven't even recorded the caterpillar cross stitch video, which I don't know if it'll happen again today, but definitely tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff I need to get done. I really need to go to the grocery store too. And I need to go, I want to go early in the morning so I can avoid as many people as possible. So I think tomorrow will be an adulting day for sure. I need to get a lot of stuff done. So alright, but that's for the next vlog for you to hear me ramble about. So for today, I'm going to go work on chocolate covered cherries. At some point, I'll probably knit on the test knit, and hopefully I need to. And yeah, I'll be back tonight with where I get to on stuff. So, oh, anything important? Not really, as far as stitch count. I haven't counted it up again, so I won't worry about it. I'll do it in the next clip. I am almost at 3,000 stitches on cherries, though, which is super exciting. So, getting close to a park finish. Alright, until the next clip. Hey y'all, so we're going to end off the vlog this way because I almost completely forgot to film again, so pardon the shaking. We're on the tablet again. I thought that I would come and show you where I got on my new start. So there was a clip before this to show you all the pattern. It's Relentless by Ink Circles. I think I showed this at some point in the last two vlogs, probably when I bought it. But yeah, I have started stitching it now. So you can see that I am starting in with the black outline. I'm really enjoying this. I love a good Ink Circles pattern, so really enjoying it. It's on 32 count light mocha Belfast linen. I've got a lot of that fabric left over from previous projects that I had it planned for, so there's going to be a lot of that coming up. Yeah, Needle Minder from Brenda's Minders and More on Facebook. She'll be linked just like everything else. Grime Guard from Silver Moon Sewing. You'll notice that I just have a few and I just keep reusing them. So last thing, since the air wanted to kick on, I also started listening to An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. Michelle Bendy recommended that book a while ago. I think it was last year, 2019. So I finally started listening to it, and I was hooked after the first chapter. I'm very much enjoying it. So, yeah, it's kind of a short one, only like 9 hours. So hopefully I will be done with that soon. And then you can see the next one that I've got. Where's my finger? You can see the next one I've got here to start. Amy from Creativity by Gidge recommended that, so that'll be up next. But yeah, so that is where I got to. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. As always, it means so much when y'all comment, and thank you for liking and subscribing, all that fun stuff. So until the next vlog, see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.